So today is a very special day in the detail garage because we have this whole crew rolling in from Northern California. Now this Mopar car club is coming in from areas like Sacramento and the Bay Area. And when you're driving 500 or 600 miles on the highway, you're gonna get bugs all over the front of your car. Now when you have a big, bright muscle car like this Dodge Challenger, you can't be distracted by these ugly bugs all over the front of the vehicle. You need to take them off. Plus, if you don't remove them quickly, the bugs are actually gonna stain and etch into the paintwork, causing permanent damage. So you need to take them off before they can wreck your paint. Now I have a few of my favorite products here to deal with bugs. Mainly, I'm gonna be worried about bug and tar remover. Now this is a specialty soap that you add into your normal car wash bucket or detailing spray bottle so you can take down the bugs, help break them off the surface so you don't have to resort to hard rubbing and scrubbing to get them off. Now to get set up, I have my 2-bucket method already ready to go. I'm gonna get set up with my car wash soap. I'm using Hybrid V7 car wash soap. Let's put a couple ounces in. And then I'm gonna add just 1 ounce of bug and tar remover into my normal car wash soap bucket. There we go. Now along the way, it looks like I want to pre-saturate some of these bugs with a solution of the bug and tar remover. So I have a detailing bottle here. I'm gonna make about a 5 or 6 to 1 dilution of bug and tar wash. So if you just wanna spot treat a few areas, if you don't wanna spray down your whole car, you can use the professional detailing bottle with a pre-marked dilution slots on the side. So I'm gonna pour in just enough to make about 5 or 6 to 1 dilution ratio. So that is 5 parts water to every 1 part of the chemical. Once I have the product in, I have some normal filtered water. I'll go ahead and add that in the bottle as well. Go ahead and fill this all the way up to the top of the label. So these bottles are great because they hold a lot more product. This is also good to use these bottles when you want to dilute your detailing products, your cleaners, degreasers, or your detail sprays. They come with these upgraded sprayers that pump out way more product with every spray. So I'll go ahead and prime the sprayer. There we go. So before I even rinse down the car or come at it with a mitt, I'm just gonna pre-soak these bugs as I'm preparing the rest of my wash method. So I'll come down here and just spray down all these bugs. Now I'm gonna let the solution dwell for a couple minutes. It's safe to use bug and tar wash on any paintwork, any of the plastic pieces, the glass or optical plastics you might have on your car. It's also safe to use on any clear bras or clear wraps you might have, which is great. Some of the cars here in the club do have clear bras, so it's easy to treat a lot of these bugs on any of these cars. So looks like we have the whole front end covered here. So I'm gonna let that dwell. As that's dwelling, I'll get set up with the rest of my wash buckets. Now I already have the soap solution mixed up here in my wash bucket. I'll just activate the suds with my hose. And then to actually scrub down all these bugs and guts, I'm gonna use a premium microfiber wash sponge. Now unlike normal wash sponges, this one is made with soft microfiber. That's the Chanel side, and then a microfiber woven bug sponge side. So this is gonna be great to gently scrub the bugs. I don't need to scrub very hard and install a lot of scratches when I rub on the paint. Now this has an elastic cuff, which makes it very easy to use and almost impossible to drop. So I'm not gonna drop it on the ground, pick up a lot of rocks and scratch the paint. But if I wanna use the bug scrubber side, just flip the elastic over. And now I have a bug scrubber sponge that I'm not gonna drop. So I'm letting that dwell on there for a little while. I'm gonna go ahead, pick up some of these soapy suds. I'm gonna gently just wipe off as many of the bugs as I can. Now just with the first couple wipes, I'm already knocking off the bulk of the bug bodies. They're all just coming right off the paintwork. Now this is the easy part. The hard part is going to be scrubbing out all of the parts that are really stuck in there. So I'll go ahead, just give this whole front bumper a quick wipe. Very good. Now with a 2-bucket method, you have 1 bucket with your soap solution and the second bucket with clear plain water. So I'm just gonna scrub out any of the bugs and guts directly in my wash screen. I have a dirt trap in the bottom of this bucket, which is gonna help separate out this filth and all the dead bugs out from my wash water to keep my mitt nice and clean. So you see I've knocked out all the dead bugs and the filth. Go ahead and wring that out on the ground. Come back into the bucket for more soap. So now that I have my mitt prepared again, I'm gonna come in and get a little more aggressive on these bugs and gently scrub. You can see they're all starting to just melt right out of the paintwork. They're all coming right out. And I'm not leaving anything behind. It's important to get out all of these pieces too, because if you don't get out all the bits that get really stuck in there, that's what's gonna eat into your paintwork and leave you with a whole lot of weird spots and gouges. Wow, they're even stuck in the fog light. These are really in there. So obviously when your car has 300, 400, 500 horsepower, and you're going down the highway at highway speeds, bugs don't stand any bit of a chance. Some more soap. I'm gonna come up here, front valance, and really get all the soapy water solution all over the place. You can see that this mitt holds a lot of soap and a lot of water. This is the perfect tool to use for any normal weekly wash or bug gut removal. Now again, knocked off the bulk of the bodies, come back, the gentle scrubber, and really take out any of the remainder. There we go. Come back and do this half of the bumper. All the little black spots are just going away. Now bug and tar wash also works great on any road tar. So if you ever drive through a freshly paved road or a construction site where they have tar and all kinds of fresh asphalt being laid down, the tendency is that stuff will fling all over the side of your car when it gets kicked up off your wheels. So if you get on that pretty quickly, use a bug and tar wash, maybe use it at a higher dilution ratio. You might be able to cut through that before it really sticks on your paint. If it gets really bad, you might have to use either a clay bar or even microfiber pad on a machine polisher to get that out. But if you get on it quickly enough, you could just take it out with some bug and tar wash. Very good. All this stuff is just coming right off. So it's great that we got right on these just after she got off the road to avoid any permanent damage or staining. All right, now the car is bug free. I'm just gonna rinse off any of the contamination and then move on to drying it so we don't get any water spots. Just take your garden hose and rinse it down. Now you see we've taken off all the bugs, all the filth and grime off the front end of the car. So we're ready to go on to any drying steps. So I'm gonna go ahead and dry off this car. We have a few more cars with a whole lot of bugs all over the surfaces that we need to take off. But you can see how easy it was to use bug and tar wash to remove anything that's bugging you on the front of your car.